The LCK Cup for 2026 Split 1 is done. There's a lot of good, bad, things I liked and disliked. So for LCK Split 1 2026, let's talk about those things. Things I liked that the new top teams were good. BFX, DK. Usually we get, Gen G, T1, HLE, all fighting for that split one, or top one title. But I'm glad that BFX and DK were able to cause some upsets, prove that, hey, this new talent like Diablo, Raptor, or even like Smash, these players are good and can compete with the best. But, they still need time, and I'm fine with that. I think this is a really good set of new players coming into the league, shake things up. And it was really fun to watch their progress and their progression through the season and how they did in Split 1. Another good thing is, Gen G, near flawless split. They looked really good in LCK. Obviously, they won 3-0 in the finals. A little boring, but I did like the fact that, hey, we have a really strong team. This is a good team that other LCK teams can scrim off of. Maybe, players like Diablo Smash can, learn by playing against someone like Ruler. This is really good for this, for the league. And I'm really glad that, Gen G is doing well and they look really good. Something that I thought was bad was HLE and T1 underperforming. Like, when you have so many strong players on a team and they don't do well, it's kind of feels bad. Like, one of the things that I thought was really bad, is T1 looked like the second best team in the whole split, the whole time. It was like, oh, let's see Gen G versus T1 in the grand finals. Which team is better? Then T1 underperformed. They lost to, BFX, DK. It's kind of weird, it's kind of bad. When T1 is looking good, looking really strong, they seem to underperform, but when they're looking bad, looking terrible, seem to overperform and win. So that was kind of weird, but hey, I still think the players on those teams are really good. If they can get into form, get in shape, and compete, they can push BFX, DK. I mean, LCK is going to have another strong force set of teams coming to Worlds. Another thing I disliked was, BDD. He's still in Ross jail. KT is, I don't know, man. KT with BD is kind of weird. I hope BD is able to get some decent teammates. I wish he was in a different project like DK. Maybe instead of Showmaker, BD was there, and he could do the same thing. Like, that's the kind of project I would want for BD. But instead, Polu, I guess, he deserves time. But Ghost coming back as a support. Neither support looked good. We'll see in the coming splits if they can, get better and learn. But right now, man, KD looked really bad. My favorite roster coming into this split was D plus Kia. I thought DK, lots of young players. You have fucking what's his name? Sorry, Siwoo, Lucid, Showmaker, Smash, Career. 5 good players. Showmaker's a veteran. He can help teach the other players. I mean, my standout player for DK is Smash. I thought he looked good in tier 2. Now that he's in tier 1, I think he still looks good. Is he a top 80 carry in the league? Maybe not yet, but I think he's on the right path to be a top 80 carry. I'm really excited for this DK roster. Maybe Lucid isn't the greatest, but he did do really well in playoffs, so he does have moments of greatness. Maybe he can help get that a little bit more consistency going, and he can pop off and perform. And if they do that, the DK roster will look really good. Again, another thing I disliked was going to be formats. Why is 05 Bro able to move on, but 2-3 HE doesn't? It's kind of weird. It doesn't really make sense. The playoff format was really confusing. We had the 2 group systems. They play each other. So we never really got T1 Gen G. Like, that was what we were expecting in the finals, but we never got that. Unfortunate, but hey. I mean, 2-3 HLE doesn't move on, but hopefully next split they can get the shit together. There was a lot of weird roster moves this split. Like, Nongshim picking Scout over Calyx was kind of weird. Whereas we saw Scout in the LPL. Dude, he didn't have a good year. Like, 2025 was really, really bad. And 2026 doesn't look much better from Scout. And I don't know. Calyx could be better, but we'll never know because he's sitting on the bench. Same thing with DRX. Like, they get Vincenzo, who looked really good in tier 2 on T1. And I was thinking, wow, great pickup. Vincenzo, Give him time in tier 1. I mean, learning jungle from moving from jungle from tier 2 to tier 1 is very difficult. I think support and jungle are the two hardest positions to transition from, rookie, amateur to like actual starting position, like professional. So I thought, hey, Senzo will need some time, maybe 6 months. Hopefully he can do well, but he's sitting on the bench. He doesn't really get any playtime nowadays. It's kind of weird. So again, LCK, I do think, there's a lot of good roster moves, good changes, good improvement. But some of these bottom teams, man, they look really bad and they need to step up and improve. So yeah, that's what I thought about LCK. Overall, great split, great fights. I thought the matches were looking really good. Some of the matches towards the end was a little bit one-sided, but I thought DK versus T1 was really hype and exciting, causing a reverse sweep. I never would have predicted that, but hey, congratulations Gen G being the champions of LCK, and hopefully, hey, next split, if T1 actually perform, maybe BFX and DK can keep their form and continue that into split 2. That's 5 solid teams, and I think the upper half of LCK will be very competitive and very strong.